Here we are in Port Luskan, and it is now daybreak, or a little bit after daybreak, actually. We have just toured part of the city and seen the bookshop and some of the houses. We still have a few things to see, but for the moment, I'm going to take us outside because it's about time for the changing of the guards. So you need to see this. This is hilarious. Alyra on guard duty. March, 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 march. March, 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 march. And the one on the other side does exactly the same thing. So you can have two people looking like idiots. We can stop and relax now. There. Oops. The boss is coming. Stand up. The CO is there. But no, wait. It's a bad guy. Shoot them. Bang. Okay. And you can also crouch down if you want to take a break but not be totally off duty. Or you can stand up and look like a good little soldier. Okay, that's enough of that. But we thought that was pretty hilarious. And like I said, you can do the same thing on the other side. Marching in the air the whole time. There we go. March, 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 march. She's looking a little strange here. I think I'm going to have her stand up. That was slightly not quite right. Her arms were doing things they should not have been doing. But these things are fun. Okay, so now you can see. Oh, that's thundering. Now you can see the area in the daylight that we were exploring at night. Very pretty. Let's get a little bit better view of these trees here. And there's an old owl down there in that tree, if I'm not mistaken. That dead tree right in the middle there. And let's see where. Okay, well, that's enough of that. Let's go back inside and continue our tour of the town. Finish our tour of the town. I think I missed mentioning when I was over here, and we'll just go back over here and then come around the other way. We do have a market area here, and you can actually hear the market sounds now because it's daytime. But we have some shops with some of the farm goods and some manufactured goods, and a blacksmith shop, and places that you know, cater to the needs of the company. And we looked at these houses already. I'm going to take us over. Now we do have an inn and a tavern, which are adjacent to each other. Not exactly the same outfit, but this is the Port Luskan Tavern, and you can sit and you can talk or eat or whatever it is she's doing there. Yeah, you can drink your beverage of choice. There are quite a few choices. Looks like she's having tea. Oh, she had a little too much there. Oh dear. Oh, Alyra, you're supposed to be able to hold your liquor better than that, dear. Come on, stand up. Get back over there. Oh no, I'm not feeling so good now. Oh wait, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Yeah, I just have to tell you this really sad story. That's all it is. I just had a terrible, terrible time because Talon has abandoned me. Talon after Cell. I mean, gee, come on. This poor kid. She just does not have any luck with love. Okay, that's enough of that, Alyra. Eat your dinner. That's a good girl. And the nice thing is you can actually order quite a few things here at this tavern. But I'm not going to get into that right now. There's just so much we could do here. Or you can sit and you can talk to your neighbor who happens to not be there. She's imagining that Talon is sitting on the stool next to her and they're deep in conversation, gazing into each other's eyes, preparing for a wonderful adventure together. But then some friends come in, so we'll just sit here and chat with our friends for a little while and relax and sort of look around the room and, you know, what's going on over at that table over there. There's a nice table there. You can all sit around and talk or drink or gamble, and you can sit 6 people down there and have a really good time. And or she can sit over here and look at the other neighbor and talk to them. That works. And back. Oh no, we're sitting here just talking to the bartender. It's been a long day. I'm tired. Give me a drink. Are we back to? Yeah, we're back to the beginning again. Okay. I thought those stools were awesome. And there's a lot you can do if you're bartending back here, which Alyra has been known to do. We'll sit instead rather than looking at the menu. And we are attending bar, aren't we? Yeah. So just kind of, you know, making sure that the counter is clean and listening to the customers as they spill out their woes, and or you can go do something a little more useful like wash the dishes. Yeah, you can wash some dishes over here. Be better if the dishes were active. Yeah. So it's not perfect, but it was fun. You could do a lot of things. If she was taller, it would work just great. Or she can go over here and stir the stew, maybe add a little bit of seasoning or something. Yeah. We've got some good food cooking here. Or fry some fish. Yep, there's some fish going there. Yeah, she's making sure it's not going to burn. And she can also chop carrots. Isn't that exciting? So, lots of things you can do while you are tending the bar. This was really quite fun. And they'll just take us quickly upstairs. I don't think there's much up here. No, I put a railing up. I was going to have some seating up top here for the peanut gallery, but never got that done. So, out we go. Had such plans for this place. And the door closed by itself. She didn't have to close it. Okay, this is the inn. And Amelia has been running the inn. Not that it's really quite her thing, but all right, close yourself. See if I care. So I've got a couple of rooms curtained off, and it is sort of in the stages of being developed. We never really got very far with it. We didn't really need it. We didn't have a lot of people. But that area there could be walled off to make a couple of different rooms, or maybe even more. In here we have this is the bathhouse, and there were other things that we could have put in here as well. There are curtains that'll close so you can have some privacy while you're in your bath, or you can open them and see out. We'll get a little privacy here. Even though Alyra is not going to disrobe, she is going to hop in the bathtub just so you can see what it's like. And you can have couples bathe in here. You can have somebody standing up behind you. Yeah, you see? Doing nice things to your back. Yeah, it's nice. So we did have that. Talon, the things you missed out on. Okay. And finally, well, there are some passages back behind us here. You can walk around behind a lot of these houses, which is kind of convenient. There are even doors. There's a door out the back door, as you saw at the old bookshop, so you can get outside. I was going to have a pottery display set up outside with that little market area, but I never got that done either. This house was set up for a fellow who came by and was going to RP with us and then disappeared, and we never heard from him again. So I took up most of what was in here, but it's still set up for somebody. I think somebody is in here, but I don't remember who. So anyway, we have people come and go, as always in Port Luskan. And of course, Thunder is taking a nap too. But this is his little area. And he's got some hay and he's got some water, and he's generally a pretty contented horse. There is one more area we can take a look at. We had plans for not only the surface of Port Luskan, but the lower regions as well. You had to be careful if you were walking down the street that you didn't accidentally click on the wrong pavement stone. But this area down here originally was pretty packed with walls and cells, and it was a whole sort of a dungeon area. And we still have a few of the rooms where people could be incarcerated, presumably, if need be. But we opened it up. We were going to use it as an arena, and we just never got around to getting that part built either. But see, we did have room to put people who were being problematic, as was likely to happen in Port Luskan on any given day. Yeah. Remember how to do things in here. So there we go. Port Luskan. And actually there's one more thing I'm going to fly here because I'm just... Oh, the guardhouse. I forgot to show you the guardhouse. Let me show you the guardhouse. Land, Alyra. There we go. Whee! Well, if I keep this up, you'll get to see all of her landings. I think you've already seen most of them. Okay, so up we go. The guardhouse is actually pretty empty. But you can... oh, wait a minute. We have one more thing we need to see, don't we? But we can come down here, and we're at the other end of the guardhouse. That could all have been done up quite nicely if we had had people who were interested in playing guards, and would have been if we had gotten around to it. You could see Thunder up and moving about over there. This is one of the best hangouts in Port Luskan, the bakery. This is Zeri's bakery, and if Zeri were in right now, I'm sure she would be happy to demonstrate her baking prowess. But you can see you can knead the dough, you can roll the dough, and there's a stove. I don't know if you can do anything at the stove. No, you can sit on it. Ah! What do they say? He who sits on a red-hot stove shall rise again. Fortunately, the stove was not on when Alyra sat on it that time. Otherwise, she'd have been up a lot quicker. And we have our bakery case here with a couple of pies, a pumpkin, and an apple, and the infamous coconut cream. Yes. Now I has pie. Now, how do I use it? I think it's in my inventory, yes. Add to warn. Okay, here we go. Now we can throw pies. What shall I throw a pie at? Oh, I know. It wasn't supposed to do that. So it's supposed to open the door. Okay. Alrighty. Into mouse look. That's what you need to do. Okay. So you can see the pie floating around on the ground there. Where did here we go. Ah, yes. Through here. I'm going to do something very, very unkind to the poor horse over there after I open the gate. Heads up, Thunder. You totally ignored it. Sorry, Thunder. He's going, oh, food. I'll have it for a snack later. But you can throw pies at each other. Okay, we don't need that thing on her anymore. Alrighty. So now we've seen, and there's, you know, from outside, Steph's nice flowers out on the porch there, and yeah, it really was quite a nice build. And there's more to the island that I haven't showed us, but maybe I'll come back in and do another video. For right now, I'm going to stop this one.